What's going on YouTube? Stealing Likes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes.
And welcome back to another Throwback Thursday, still on Gen 1, this is now week 2, and bringing a Pokemon you guys have never seen before today. Now obviously you see a couple of change-ups such as Arcanine and Gengar come along this week, Jolteon, Hitmonlee, and Venusaur are sticking around. However, I brought my Cloyster. This thing is a true answer to problems. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about once we really get into this. However, I'm going to hit that challenge button. Basically, as you guys know, I have to stop using the randomizer for introducing new Pokemon, especially because of this. As I skip generations, I can't rely on the randomizer to bring out brand new Pokemon every time around, especially since Cloyster's been in there a little while. Now, my opponent from Kyoto, Japan, bringing along Hydreigon, Aegislash, Azumarill, Venusaur, Gengar, and Gyarados. Now, I want to bring Venusaur because I feel like Venusaur is going to be able to do a couple things maybe. I want to bring along quite possibly Hitmonlee. I feel like Hitmonlee, for one, it can answer Azumarill. You guys have seen the option for it before. That's what I built that Hitmonlee to do. However, I don't always get the chance. But Gengar makes me want to do a little Gengar and Gengar action. That might have to happen. However, Cloyster, Aegislash. Or Cloyster, Aegislash. I'm sorry, that's not exactly what I was going for there. Aegislash is a problem. Hydreigon. Cloyster could probably murder Hydreigon. What does my opponent think I'm going to bring? Arcanine can come. However, it's going to have some problems. Jolteon can... You know what? I don't see Gyarados coming. Azumarill maybe. I'm going to hope not, but it's a possibility. I don't have to bring Hitmonlee, so I'm going to lead with Jolteon. I'm going to bring along Arcanine. And then after the Arcanine, I'm going to bring along Cloyster. Am I going to bring... Yeah, I'll bring Cloyster. Will I? Will I? Will I? I guess so, because I've only got 8 seconds left to choose. So, bring Cloyster. I guess I'm just really happy to use the Cloyster. It has been so long since I made this thing. I made it for the threat answer segment. I know that you guys haven't told me any of the Pokemon that you deal with that you have problems with. However, I have noticed some common ones, namely, and this is probably the biggest one to me that I don't see a lot of answers for, Dragonite. Is it multi-scale or wonder scale? It's something scale, Dragonite, where it like halves its damage from full health. It's kind of a pain. Cloyster is a complete and total answer for that. Now, this Gengar, I don't know if it's going to stick around or not, but a Shadow Ball should hurt its feelings. It Mega Evolves. No shocker there. And I want to see just how well it takes this hit. I know I'm faster. Oh, but it protects. That's no good. It may be faster on the following turn. That is a possibility. So I'm going to Shadow Ball again. We're going to find out. Because I know it's not going to double protect. This isn't a doubles battle. They withdraw. Good call on their part. They go out into, not Gyarados, Hydreigon. Hydreigon is going to eat this attack like a champ. Now, I'm left with some terrible, terrible decisions. Its special defense falls, which is helpful, but only in certain regards. I have to Volt Switch out or Toxic this thing. I'm going to Toxic it before I Volt Switch out. Now, it's probably going to drop a Draco Meteor on me. If I had to guess, if I had to put my money where my mouth is, I would guess, yeah, it drops the Draco Meteor. Nothing too terribly shocking. If it kills my Jolteon, I'm going to have to get out here and get beefy with this thing. So it looks like I'm going to have to get beefy with this thing. So its special attack falls. Let's see. Arcanine, Cloyster. Arcanine or Cloyster? Who would I rather reveal to my opponent? Opponent. I'll go Cloyster. Cloyster can and will bring down this Hydreigon. Now, let's see here. There we go. This thing is going to feel the thunder, unless... Can it Sucker Punch? That might hurt my feelings a little bit. I mean, it shouldn't kill because Cloyster is a physically defensive monster. They withdraw. Do they go back out into Gengar? They might. They go into Aegislash. That's bad for me. That's all bad for me. So this Icicle Spear is gonna do nothing. I get off like no damage whatsoever right there. They're probably gonna go for a Sacred Sword here, if I had to guess. But I'm gonna switch out into Arcanine. Now, obviously, if this thing does pack a Sacred Sword, the Intimidate is gonna do absolutely nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. So, here goes the Intimidate. Hopefully they were Shadow Sneaking. I could hope, right? They stance change, but I don't know at what speed. And, oh, they go for a Head Smash. That is bad news bears right there. I'm left with 1 hit point. That is ridiculous. So, if I had to guess some things right here, I would guess they are going for a Shadow Sneak. Or King Shield. Either or is bad news for me. I'm going to Flare Blitz. They withdraw. This Flare Blitz is about to hurt my feelings. They send out Hydreigon, who's hopefully going to resist this well enough that I don't take more than 12 damage. That didn't look like it. That actually looked really bad for me. So, away I go. Now this is where things get difficult. Because if you guys didn't notice, this Cloyster, it's got some things going on here. Now I really want to Icicle Spear, but I can't. I simply put, I can't do it. So I'm going for a Hydro Pump. Hoping that the stab Hydro Pump, oh, misses. I was hoping it was enough to kill. Why a Dark Pulse? Stab, special attack. Alright, so I go down in the first match, which is all bad. It brings me, after the reset of ranking, it brings me to 1 and 2. So obviously, I won't be moving on to Gen 2 next week. However, you guys will once again see new Pokemon, as I've been working on a lot of new Generation 1, I've been working on a lot of Pokemon in general for the Survival Lock that comes up this Saturday. It will be this Saturday. I got the Pokemon that I was most concerned about was done. All I have to do is finish training those up, which is not much of a big deal. But I'm going to stop rambling. You guys sit tight for 5 seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, already hit the challenge button, and we are on our way to round 2. Man, I really wanted to get Cloyster in on more of the action right there. Now, the one thing I love about Cloyster, stab ice-type attacks, really helpful. All over the place. I mean, right here, not the greatest thing on the planet. I mean, I can see a couple Pokemon like that Breloom and that Hawlucha who really wouldn't like Cloyster. So, I am going to bring Cloyster in this one. Most definitely. Because I see Infernape, Hawlucha, Breloom, they all don't want to deal with that problem. Medicham makes me want to bring Jolteon. Terrakion. Now this is the problem. I feel like Hitmonlee is my best bet. Hitmonlee is most definitely my best bet. So I'm actually going to lead with Cloyster in this one. Follow up with Jolteon, then Hitmonlee. Now, in case you guys were wondering in the last match, the reason why Cloyster is so interesting in this one, I choice scarfed it, and I built its EVs out to be very interesting. It can outspeed Talonflame due to the choice scarf, and pretty much the rest of its EVs are focused on its attack and probably its hit points. But that choice scarf gives it the ability to just really run amok on my opponents. Now, opening up right here, we've got Breloom. That is perfection by me. It might go for the Mach Punch, which will hurt Cloyster's feelings a bit, but this Icicle Spear should be the end of this Breloom. Yeah, that's going to be a dead Breloom. Oh, first one's a crit. It doesn't look like it mattered. Because there are 3 hits, 2 of which did a pretty huge chunk. But Cloyster just ready to put in work. Now, they're probably wondering if their Breloom's slow. Ugh. Now, this bug. This bug. I thought this bug was coming. And I'm going to go into Jolteon. Maybe, I highly doubt I can scare it out. However, I feel confident in keeping Cloyster around, so I can at least get a little bit of damage in with Jolteon. Oh, I'm not going to get any damage in at all with Jolteon. So now, it's going to get the Moxie boost. It's probably feeling really, really boss right now. I'm going to go out into Hitmonlee and do what Hitmonlee does best, which is Unburden Reversal, since I do know this is a physical attacker. And he's probably not afraid of me at all because he resists the fighting type. Ooh, that's not a reversal range, that's counter range. I don't know what I'm thinking. So going for the counter right here. He goes for the close combat. Hopefully knocks me down to 1. That is a knockdown to 1. So activates the Focus Sash. I'm now unburdened, and it's about to feel the pain. Now, this Heracross just got murdered. Alright, last Pokemon, but definitely not least, I'm sure. What do we got here? Medicham. Alright, he's going to resist the reversal. However, I am going for it. I don't think it's going to pack a priority attack. So, it's now or never that we find out just how much damage Hitmonlee is going to get in here. Because this is going to be resisted, but 200 power resisted is still 200 power. He goes for the bulk up. Oh, that is beautiful by me. Absolutely beautiful by me. So, I am actually going to get pretty well... Oh, a Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is no good. Bullet Punch is no good, because that means Cloyster is about to get... Actually, Cloyster might take neutral from that. I think... Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't recall. However, in the meantime, just going to go with another Icicle Spear. It's probably my safest bet right now. I do not know what Medicham's going to go with. I am interested to see, because a Bullet Punch could really hurt my feelings, seeing as it already ran 1 bulk up. It's got huge power. They do not go for the Bullet Punch, though, which will seal the deal for me. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1-1 split. Obviously, like I said earlier, we will be coming back to Gen 1 next week. I will bring a lot more change-ups. I hope you guys enjoyed the new Cloyster. It should get you guys really going on the new Pokemon side. And without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow with 2 more.